Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I am back. Thanks for joining us for News 5 Now at 8:05. I'm Shimani Baker. I was off yesterday. Wasn't feeling very well, but I am back, and I'm glad to be back. It's always great to see you all and hear from you all on the Facebook live stream. We've got a number of things to cover for you this morning, including prices going up for holiday shipping. I know a lot of people like to get off their gifts and send those off pretty early on. So if you plan on doing that anytime soon, we're going to let you know what price hike you're going to be seeing. So we've got those stories and much more on News 5 Now. Stick with us.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
We always start off with our big stories this morning. Number 5, the Supreme Court rejected an appeal from Ghislaine Maxwell, the imprisoned ex-girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein. Lawyers for Maxwell argued she should have been exempt from prosecution because of a plea agreement Epstein struck with federal authorities. She's currently serving a 20-year sentence. Number 4. You're going to pay more for shipping this holiday season. Prices are going up for Priority Mail Express, Priority Mail, Ground Advantage, and Parcel Select. Prices for Priority Mail weighing up to 3 pounds will go up by 90 cents in our area. Number 3, the city of Pensacola is renewing efforts to turn the old Pensacola Motor Lodge into affordable housing. A deal reached last year with a developer to do that fell through, and now the city is again seeking proposals on their Cervantes Street property. The deadline for submitting new proposals is November 5th. Number 2. After 2 years, a project to remove derelict vessels from Mobile waterways is now complete. The project was made possible through grant funding from the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. Since June of 2023, 13 derelict vessels have been removed, mostly from Dog River. And number 1 this morning, Friday, you can get your sensitive paperwork that you no longer need shredded for free in Daphne. From 9 until noon, you can make that trip to take 2 boxes or bags containing up to 50 pounds of paper to the Tractor Supply Company on Highway 98. It will be a drive-through event with volunteers available there to unload vehicles and direct traffic. How cool is that? This is a free event. All you have to do is bring your bags or boxes of paper. That's it. You don't have to get out of your car or anything. Take advantage of that, folks. Let's move over to our question of the day. Today it is, how long do you think the government shutdown will last? And I'll say this, of course, I have no idea, but if you are a federal employee affected by this government shutdown along the Gulf Coast, this morning you can head to Prodigy Pantry and Spanish Fort at 9 o'clock, which is in less than an hour, to get free food. The executive director of Prodigy Pantry, she talked about, understanding that it's hard on families who are going through this, who may not be getting a paycheck. So she wants to make sure that everybody has food. It is free. All you have to do is head over to Spanish Fort, even if you don't live in Baldwin County, and get your free food. That's again happening at 9 o'clock this morning. That was Chad Petrie's story in the morning show. What are people saying in the comments? Some people are saying, good question, who knows? It'll last until enough pressure is put on either side to come to an acceptable agreement. Eventually, one side will bend. Mike says another 8 days. Andy says another week or so. Yeah, we don't know, guys. We, of course, will update you all. We are on day 7 at this point, so we will continue to update the story as we learn more. Our poll of the day is, would you rather have a personal chef or a personal driver? I've been waiting on somebody to ask me this question. I'm going to go with personal driver. Y'all, I do not like to drive anymore. I don't. When you first get your car, you turn 16 or whenever you get your first car, you're like, yes, I want to drive everywhere. And that was how I was. I wanted to drive literally everywhere. Now, I don't even want to go to Target down the road from my house. Like, I don't want to do it. So I'm going with driver all the way. I can cook for myself. Someone says most people are voting for chef. 131 people are voting for chef. 39 people are voting for driver. Charlene said, I'd rather have a driver than we could drive to any chef. Charlene, I am with you all the way. Shorty says, I'd rather have a bank account large enough to support both a chef and a driver. Hey, I am with you when you're right. Lydia says, personal chef by a mile. Someone says, I need a driver. I'm a trucker. I drive enough. Ooh, I can only imagine. Karen says, I love cooking, so I guess I'll take the driver. Okay. I am with Shorty, though. Can we not get both? Like, we need a button that's for both. I love that. If you want to chime in on those questions and polls of the day, make sure you head over to our Facebook page if you haven't already, and subscribe and like to the page, and then you can chime in on those questions and polls. We'll share your responses right here on News 5 Now. Thank y'all so much for being here this morning. And don't forget, we do have News 5 Now 2 other times throughout the day. Another time at 12:35 and the evening time at 5:35. We always bring you the top 5 stories along with the question and poll of the day. And those questions and polls will be updated later on, so make sure you are tuned in for that. In the meantime, you can catch Devin Walsh at 9 o'clock live on air. We are bringing you all the updates that you're wanting to know. And we, again, will tell you about Prodigy Pantry helping out federal employees in our area. And kudos to them, because that's such an amazing thing that they do. And to extend that need out to other families who don't just live in Baldwin County is amazing. So kudos to them once again. Thank y'all. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.